Hey, you might be thinking, where am I? Am I someone's basement? Some uncle situation you don't want to hear about? No, I'm in my throne room, which is the bathroom. So I was shitting my pants and I remember something from my past, which happened 2 weeks ago. By the time I almost shit my pants in public at school. So this anime started. During that time, I already shitted my pants 3 times and three times a charm. And during that time, so I go to school, going there. I have no problem. My stomach have a little bit of raspberries blowing from my tummy and didn't hurt. So going into the school in the first subject, it was good. Nothing happened. But 30 minutes halfway into the first subject, something snapped at me. It's like getting drilled into my fucking stomach. It's like I swallowed a hedgehog and a cactus at the same time, and that hedgehog is now walking around in my stomach. It fucking hurts. It fucking hurts really. It's like a bunch of needles inside me. Like I've been ate a bunch of nails. But I pushed through, and I told my friends that I have a diarrhea in that time, and they said that they didn't really care. Of course they don't care because there was school, and during that time it was the second day of school, so we have to introduce ourselves again. And my name is Goober. My talent is I can ejaculate on the first stroke, and my hobbies are watching hentai and masturbating to them at church. But after doing that, you know, my classmates and introducing their stuff, now it's my turn. And during time, I was so scared. I was just imagining things in my head that were in front of the whole class where I shit my pants, and I didn't want that to happen. So, with my will and the power of my ass and anus, I clenched them. It was if you try to spread my ass cheeks during that time, that whole durations, by the way, this stomach pain, this diarrhea I've been battling with lasted for more than 4 hours, or at least more than 3 hours during that time, and it was absolutely fucking painful. It's really painful. And by the time I introduced myself, just the time I clutched my fucking ass cheek and my anus is like collapsing each other. If you try and spread them, it would be impossible. It's like spreading an ass cheek of a building. It was fucking miserable. And I have out, I cried a little bit, introduced my name, blah blah blah. I am the during that time I think it was just a nickname, so it's not that important really. So about hobbies and talents, and that's about it. But that was just the first subject. There was another second, third, and I think fourth. I forgot already. Or time is sorry. Time is very collapsing on me. I don't remember that much. But the second subject, I have to introduce myself again, which absolutely fucking ridiculous. Even though my friend, I've been a classmate with these classmates, have me for a year already, and my last year we were classmates, so I don't know why we have to introduce ourselves again. But I have to do it anyway, and it was fucking miserable. So I told my friend that I might shit my pants at school, and I didn't want to use the bathroom because using the school public bathroom is absolutely. I mean, we're a private school for the first time in my life for 2 years, and private school. It's fucking cool, really. There's an escalator. I mean, not escalator, an elevator in our school. It's fucking badass. But my friend told me that I have to walk around a little bit. So we're at the 8th floor, so we go out and go to the canteen, which is the second floor. But thankfully, there's an elevator open, which I don't want to use the stairs because I'm one lift grab away from shitting my pants. And we use the elevator, we go down there, and these sons of bitches decided to stay there for a little while I was just listening to music. Thank God, Juice World Spirits is right by my side because I was listening to him. So he helped me a lot there, as along with my father as well. Both of my Juice World Spirits and my father's spirit was both on my shoulders during that time. He helped me clench my anus and my ass cheeks so I don't shit my pants. And the time we wanted to go up, the elevator was unusable because it was full. So we have to use the stairs to the second floor all the way to the fucking 8th floor to our room. And it was fucking miserable. It's like every step my anus relaxes and all that shit would just blast out of my ass. And I don't want it to happen. So again, I clench up with my will and willpower. It's like turning myself into a super saiyan. And I made it to the 8th floor. And man, it was a relief. I sat down and the third subject finally came up. And again, we have to introduce ourselves. And one thing here is that the teacher was mad at the first introduction because we were walking like in six groups. There were six people, and man, it was miserable. The first impression of the teacher and the third teacher was fucking miserable. He got mad, and man, it was not that good. So I introduced myself again. It was fucking miserable. And during that time, I thought there was a fourth subject. No, now I remember we have only three subjects. So the third subject was done. We were waiting for the fourth one, but it turns out there was a no fourth one, and man, that was fucking amazing. That ejaculation feeling of going home, where I maybe take power walk to the fucking front door of our room, but we didn't go out immediately because it was Tuesday, so some of my friends are cleaners, so we didn't have to go out immediately. So I have to wait outside for them to finish. And during that time, the elevator was full again, and we have to fucking use the stairs all the way 8th floor to the main ground, and it was fucking insanely miserable. It's like if time is fucking slowing down on me. It's like the whole world, the whole universe is collapsing on my anus, and this ass cheek is the one holding it together so the shit won't come out of my ass. And there's the problem here. Going all the way to the jeepney, where the jeepney, we have to use the jeepney. And not use the jeep, right through the jeepney. I can't fucking use English now. But we have a first encounter as the stoplight. There was a red light, so we have to wait for a few minutes so we can finally cross the road. And again, another problem is that another red light. So our jeepney was waiting the other side of the road, and I have to fucking wait for a few minutes. And another thing came up is that we were standing on a road that sign says there's no stopping anytime. So we have to actually fucking run to the jeepney. So I actually have to clench my anus together along with my ass cheeks. So I have to fucking run all the way to the jeepney so I can finally sit down and go home. And I didn't care during that time. I didn't really care if the jeepney is full. Yeah, if I have to sit on someone's lap, I would have to. Even in front of the fucking driver, I would do it just to go home. And another problem came up is the fucking traffic. If there was no traffic, this one lasted for more than 3 hours. The fucking traffic first fucking lasted for almost an hour or something like that. I didn't really know because it was not tracking time. All I was doing during that time was listening to music and pinching my ass cheeks together so I won't shit my pants. So I was listening, holding it together, and I finally got home. It was fucking miserable. So I have to finally. So we have a finally at fuck. So we finally arrive at our destination, our home, our town. So immediately the time jeepney stop, so we can get out. I immediately power walk all the way to the jeepney station where there's no such thing as jeepney station in here, but it's all where the Disney right, like birth. So I have to power walk all the way there, all the way to fucking our home, and during that time it was fucking amazing. I arrived, immediately took off my pants, go to the fucking bathroom, and this is where everything just so fucking painful. I erupted my anus, like open up a bunch of Cheetos, but instead of Cheetos, it's just full of shit. So I immediately shit my. I actually almost shitted my pants there. A little bit came out of my anus, like one little bit, but I didn't count. Okay, I didn't shit my pants. Only a little bit came out, and my ass cheek was. This is my ass cheeks, and the shit was here. So I clenched my ass so the shit won't come out and ruin my brief, my underpants. So I merely sit down to this throne I'm sitting on, and boom, I just let it all out. The pain, the miserable pain was finally it was not gone. It's a fucking diarrhea, and that's the time I almost shit my pants. I don't know why I'm doing it in the bathroom, but might as well.